Rahim. So hope you have all downloaded the GitHub desktop. It's very important that we have a GitHub desktop here. As you could see, this is the GitHub desktop, and it's linked with the GitHub repository, as you could see here, right? Admit. So GitHub desktop is a very nice thing to have, because now we have learned about a lot of commands, right? We have learned a lot of git commands and a lot of stuff, but we can do everything graphically, so we don't need any commands and all. But you need to master commands, because maximum times you are using them, especially when you are stuck and you're trying, when you are working in a collaboration, then you need to see exactly what's happening. At that time you might be needing everything, all the commands required in the Git and GitHub. But nevertheless, it's really a pain in the neck kind of a thing, commit and add and all those things, and pulling and pushing and all those things. So we can do it very easily. I will show you today how to do it very easily, and just in a clicks. So first of all is you need to have to develop the GitHub desktop. This is the GitHub desktop. Okay, it is showing me the GitHub repositories, right? We've got a lot of repositories here. I just choose say for example the portfolio, this one. Okay, you can just create a repository from here. Your repository on a GitHub, for example, you are creating a you can create a tutorial repository. You can clone a repository from internet, any repository on the internet. You can create a new repository. You can add an existing repository from your hard drive. If already you have a hard drive, like in a Git stuff to GitHub, you can create in any folder from your hard drive and create a repository, make it a Git, and then push it to the GitHub. Now, right now I am choosing my repositories on this teaching GitHub site, which I have a lot of repositories here. We have created the portfolio, for example, this one. I choose this one. Okay, and I'm telling it to clone this Juni Srinagar portfolio, this thing, and it will create a folder in a GitHub folder in your documents, and it will name it same, but you can change the name and all. So it's on a github.com. We are not on enterprise and all. You can choose a folder and all. That's self-explanatory, and you just clone it. When you are cloning it, it is getting that repository from your GitHub into the local machine. Okay, now your repository on local machine, you can see it in the Finder. So it will go in a Finder or your in your Explorer in the window, and there is in the GitHub folder in your documents, there it has downloaded that folder, that repository from the GitHub into your this thing, into your file. But in my case, I'll open it in a VS Code. Okay, I just want to open up in a Visual Studio Code. So now it is opening up the, what happened? No. It has opened up that repository into this thing. Okay, say for example, it has already created the Git there on that, so you can just go ahead and delete it. Okay, move to bin somewhere, or delete, simply delete, move to trash. Okay, now this is my repository, which is this is this time just a simple folder, right? It's a simple folder now. It's not a Git at all. And in the VS Code,
He's a dodge.
go out. So in this VS Code, we have all the time seen this thing here, right? We have this thing here. Now, what is this thing is actually the source control. Okay, this is the source control. Okay, this one here. Okay, so if at all I have to do pushes and commits, I can do it using the source control. Okay, but right now it's not doing any commits and all, because it's not our repository. This folder is not is not a Git repository. Why? Because we have simply removed the Git from here. Okay, so we need to create a Git here in this folder, so we can initialize it using the Git. or I may say command Z, control Z. Will it work? Control Z here to get my git back. Control Z, because my git is on the other side of the uh, because my git, because I downloaded this file from my GitHub. There was the git in it. Okay, that git was having all the commits and all. But if I chose to remove it, so I can do git init. Okay, I can do the git init to create what, the git init, to create the git, so that we can make it a git. So what do you do? If I open up a terminal, I can do git init. But if I say git init, for example, and what will happen, it will create a git folder in this. But the thing is that if I have done any commits on this and any branches and all those things, that will be lost, because the git which was having all the information is lost, right? So better we can do what, we can go ahead and I just close this folder. I say file, I will close the folder right now. Okay, and I just close this VS Code. I go to the Finder and I go to the desktop documents and I go to the GitHub. I just delete this file, move to bin, and I go to the GitHub again. Here it's telling me, bro, that file is not found and all. You can say remove that and go again here. Now portfolio, you just say clone that, clone it back to the folder. Okay, so it's getting cloned, it's coming up, open up in a VS Code. Now I got the git, because this git will have all the information of it, whatever the I have done, any commits, any branches. Otherwise that would have been lost. Okay, because if I'm creating the new git here, that means I have to, whatever the commits I will do, the previous history that was lost. So that is why I just showed you that if you get something from the GitHub and it has a git, just removing the git and creating a new git won't help, because the whole history will be gone. Right now, what I will do here is, we have learned about the branching, we have done with that, but just giving a little bit of explanation of that what is the branching, how we do the branching. We had the two types of branching, right? What was that? Yes, tell me. Are you guys with me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We had one called a fast forwarding, right? So what was in the fast forwarding? Anyone tell me what's the fast forwarding and all?
मेन ब्रांच होता था तो पुराना
यस बोले
मेन ब्रांच में रहता था, मैं क्रिएट नहीं होता।
जब हमने, अगर हमारे पास सिचुएशन ऐसी है कि मेरे पास ये एक कमिट मैंने किया मेन ब्रांच के अंदर, ये मेरी मेन ब्रांच चल रही है, और एरो हम ऐसे दिखाते हैं डायग्राम में, रिमेंबर दैट थिंग, बिकॉज इट्स द एंसेस्टर टू द न्यू सेकंड कमिट. ओके, एंड दिस इज द फर्स्ट कमिट, दिस वाज सेकंड कमिट. एंसेस्टर है तो ऐसे दिखाएंगे, ये इसका एंसेस्टर है. तो उसके बाद मैंने तीसरा कमिट किया यहाँ पे फॉर एग्जांपल, एंड फ्रॉम हियर आई जस्ट डिड व्हाट, आई क्रिएटेड अ ब्रांच. ओके, and this is the parent of it. I created a branch, okay, and then I moved on to the next comment of in the branch, in this branch, okay. And in the meantime we had what is called the, firstly when we were on a head, we were on this main branch, the pointer head was here, like in linked list. The head is like a pointer in the linked list, it was in the top of this stack, and this was the head main, or sometimes it was the master. Then we moved the head by checkout. When we checkout, head went to this branch, which was the CSS branch, or we usually call them as a feature branch. Why we call them as a feature branch? Because anytime we have to do any change, we do not do directly on the main branch, because we don't want to mess up. We create a separate branch for any change. You created one version of your software, then you are trying to update it. Don't update on the main branch, update it on the side branch called a feature branch, or whatever branch you have. For example, you are creating CSS, so call it CSS branch, or any relevant name. Now head is here because why? What is because you are on this branch. Okay, this is, and the feature or CSS, if you named it, the CSS pointer is here. Okay, getting? Now if you want to merge them together, first of all you should check out from this CSS branch to what branch? The main branch. So that means head is coming here, right? Coming back to the main branch, head. Okay, so if I say, for example, here in my VS Code, if I say terminal, once again, not this one. If I go to the terminal, new terminal, let's give it a bigger little bit, and I say git status. Okay, nothing to comment is good. If I say git log minus one line, now it's telling me that head, this is the head, that pointer, which is on the top of it. Okay, and this is the main branch. Origin is main, and origin head. This is the thing, and we don't have any branch right now here. So in this scenario, I don't have any branch. Let me edit it. This Uzair Qureshi. I'm not having any branch. We could have a branch and all. Then it will show us those branches and all. Okay. Now this is my head. This is that head pointer which we are talking about, and this is the, what is this? The short form of the ID, what was called as an SHA. This is the SHA. Okay, this is the hash code. SHA means secure hashing algorithm. SHA. It is the short, because SHA is the short form of MD5 hashing. You must have read about the hashing in your BCAs or MCAs. There, this is the SHA, which is the secure hashing algorithm, the short one. So if I say one line, it's giving me the short form of the SHA, and the origin head is with this guy, the top one, the latest commit, right? Now if I do what? If I am control A, oh, that's lost everything. So if I have the main going like this, and I'm having here the branch, okay, which is having here, final commit of the branch is here. Now head will be here, and this is the main, okay, branch, and this is my CSS. The CSS pointer will be here, the CSS branch will be here. So I got two branches, main and CSS. Now in this case, if I have not made any comment here, my main branch agar aage nahi chali hai, so then if I merge, what will happen? This head here will go do what? It will fast forward. It will fast forward here. Okay, it will fast forward here. That's why we call it a fast forward. There will be no change, and CSS is pointing to it, and head is also pointing to it. That CSS, if you say CSS branch, it will be there with these guys, but head has not done nothing but gone from here to here. So they will come all in a one line. They will come all, it's like this, but they all stay in a one line. That means there is no branching at all. And later on, if you delete the CSS, it will delete only this pointer. Okay, instead of this, if you have done what? If you have done, we have, this is my main branch, and at this point I created a CSS branch or feature branch. Okay, this is my CSS branch or whatever, and I got two commits in it. This is the latest one, and I started again updating my main branch also. Now my main branch is also updating, right? Say for example, it is updating to two commits. After that, the branch created. Now head was here initially, and CSS is now here, right? Even though if you are on a CSS branch, if you check out to CSS branch, the head will go here, okay, from this branch to this. But when you check out to main branch, the head will come back to the last comment. But now you have, head is not here, but now you have changed your head here because you are updating two more commits in the main branch. समझ में आ रही बात? Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. इस वक्त जो आप मर्ज करोगे, that is called as three-way merge. इसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? इट इज कॉल्ड थ्री वे मर्ज. थ्री वे मर्ज एक होता है फास्ट फॉरवर्डिंग मर्ज. फास्ट फॉरवर्ड में उसने हेड को सिर्फ, क्योंकि ये जो ग्रीन वाले कमेंट्स थे नहीं, इसके पास यही था, तो इसको कुछ करना नहीं था, बस हेड को लगाना था यहाँ पे इसके साथ. लेकिन अब चूंकि आपके पास और भी कमेंट्स हैं, सो इट विल चक द कॉमन एंसेस्टर. सो कॉमन एंसेस्टर इज दिस गाय. इट विल चक गो फॉर द कॉमन एंसेस्टर. कॉमन एंसेस्टर ये वाला बंदा है, यानी कि इसके लिए भी और इसके लिए भी. ठीक है, इट विल गो ऑन दिस हेयर. नाउ इट विल क्रिएट वन मोर कॉमेंट, एक्स्ट्रा कॉमेंट, ओके, एंड कंबाइन. जो यहाँ पर ये दो कमेंट्स हैं, इनको कंबाइन करेगा और वो जो जोड़ेगा इसके साथ. नाउ हेड विल कम हियर टू द न्यू कमेंट which is created, and it will be linked with this thing. Okay, now this arrow will be from this side, because this is the ancestor of the this blue comet, which is extra comet now, right? And these two branches, the branch is still there. Last time I told you the branch is still there. Yes, it is still there with CSS pointing to it. If you check out to the CSS and see its log, it will show you all the comments in the CSS. But later on, if you delete the CSS, it will delete only this pointer. It will not delete these branches, because these two will stay as a history with the main branch. So that is why we say, if you have the insights on the GitHub that showed those branches, it will there. So to remove these notches, I don't want to notch them up and want to keep them up. I want to get them in a single line and not an extra comment. Then you go to the debasing, okay, and so on. I mean rebasing. You got it? What I'm saying? समझ आई माँ?
Yes, sir.
Now there is few more commands we want to do, and we will see how to do it in the VS Code and in a very efficient manner now without using anything. I'm saying, if I say one line here, and I am updating this. For example, I want to update. I want to create here. Say I'm creating one more file here. Okay, in a portfolio, I'm creating one more file. I say index2, index2.html, for example. Right? The moment I do this, it is what? It's showing you. You means untracked. And I am creating one more file here. Okay, I'll just create one file only. Okay. Now what we want to do to fix this untracked file? What shall we do? Yes. Git status. Git status. If I say, it's showing me it's an untracked file. Untracked means it's not even where. It's not even in the staging area. It is in the directory, not in a staging area, not in a commit area. Okay. So you can go to the source code. It's telling me one here. If you see here, source control, which is all the time in a VS Code, but I didn't show that because we would want to learn the commands, right? Here you can do everything in a one go. You can even commit. You can even, because I have got it from the GitHub desktop, right? I have streamlined everything now. This VS Code is not only linked with the local Git, but is also linked with the GitHub, right? So you can do commit and push. That means it not only does add, it not only does commit, it not only does push also, it does push also, and you can have that message -m here. Remember that if you don't put a message, it will hang, right? Put up a message here. For example, I'm saying message added index2.html, whatever. And you can not even comment and amend, and you can comment and push in a one go. It will do add, comment, and push all that in a one go, right? If you say click, it is little working. See, done. If I say here git status, okay, it's saying nothing to comment. Why? Because everything has gone where? Everything is, we have done everything. It is not only in the, it first added it to the staging area, then committed it to the local repository, and then pushed it also. So everything in a one go, we can do it here from this thing, source control, right? Now if I say git log minus one line, now I want to, because this is, say for example, first thing I want is भाई साहब जो मैंने ये सॉफ्टवेयर बनाया अभी तक, यहाँ तक जो मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर था, ये मेरा बेटा वर्जन है. से दिस इज़ द बेटा वर्जन, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स अब मैं रिलीज़ करूँगा मैं एज अ बेटा वर्जन टू द पीपल, and then I will see the comments and all, then we update it to the alpha. But the thing is that I want to name this comment as a beta here. Like it's coming head main, there should come the beta version, so then I understand up to this comment it was my beta, and after that I have worked. So that is called as tagging. What is that called? Tagging. Control A. So we have to tag. Okay, so how we tag it? So tagging is simple. We say git tag. Come on, come here. Sorry, we say come here. We say git tag. Okay, now we want to add, so minus A. If we want to delete, so minus D, like we did with the other things. Okay, like branches, we say A and D is for the removal. Then I call it beta. For example, this is a beta version 1.0. This was the first version, so I want to name it. But who I want to name it? Any commit. So this is the SHA. What is SHA? Command C. Command V. This is the SHA. What is the SHA? Secure hashing algorithm. Secure hashing algorithm. It is the short form of the MD5 जो आपका encryption algorithm होता है. Then you minus M message. You also give the message. Otherwise it will open up the Vim. Then you have to give message there, and first how you give message. Then you can have say control escape and colon insert I. Then give message, and then all the, so short ways give message here. So beta version created, beta version released, right? Give it a go. Now if I say here this one line, git one line, now you could see here the tag beta version 1.0, it is added, right? So now if you are not satisfied, say oh no, we need little changes, then we create the beta. We had some requisitions, then you can go ahead and delete this beta version, right? What you can do is you can say simply git, like I say tag, and then I say minus A, and I can say minus D to delete it. The name of, I have to only give the name now, beta version 1.0. Just go ahead and delete it. Now if you say, it's telling me it's deleted. Now if you say one line, it is no more there, right? Now what if I want to delete this commit? What is the commit I have done? Okay, and I don't want to have this commit here, because if you have something in a commit, you can push that. But that is why you should never do it in a one go. Okay, this is a very bad practice I did here, that I just committed and also push it in a one go. That is not a good practice. Why? Because you have little chance, because whatever is in a GitHub, if you mess it up here, you can pull all the time. But right now I can't pull. Say for example, जो मैंने commit किया यहाँ पे और मैंने push किया, फ़र्ज़ कीजिए कि ये ख़राब था, तो अब मुझे पता है, हो मुझे तो कर रहा ही नहीं था यार, लेकिन मैंने अब मैं वापस भी नहीं ला सकता, क्योंकि पुल करके तो वो अपडेट हो गया ना आपके GitHub पे भी. So you should give whatever you had done here, never push it until you are not satisfied and all, and everything is okay. At least not do here and commit and push. You can later on come up and say git push, simple as it is. It can push everything to the GitHub. You getting my point? What I'm saying? समझ आ रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to reset this. Say for example, I want to reset this guy. This is CT is this one, so which has a SHA C8 CA178. This one wherein I created that main file and all, right? I want to say go, for example, for this here, okay? Or maybe I will just make one more comment. I go to the index.html and I go in a body, for example, here, and I say here, say for example, I just put one comment. Maybe you have done something, okay? Putting a comment. It's a comment, not commit. Okay, whatever the comment, I guess the spelling same, I don't know. Command S, save it. Now you got, the moment you said it's a modified, okay, you have to add and commit. You can go to the source control. You just go here and say commit only. Okay, don't say add. Oh, I should have given the message, which I not given. So the here it is coming, editor is coming, Vim is coming up, so you have to give the message here now. Okay, otherwise ये आपको छोड़ेगा नहीं जब तक कि आप ये message नहीं दोगे. So what is the message? कमेंट मारा मैंने, कमेंट मारा मैंने, पता नहीं क्या था. Okay, now just close this. Okay, what is it telling me? Maybe I say git status. It's telling about the push, right? Nothing to commit now. We are done perfectly. Now it is telling me to push it. If I give it a go, it will, it will tell me, oh, do you want to push or pull? I don't want to push or pull right now. I say cancel, because anytime if I mess up, I can pull and get back everything from the GitHub. Now go back here. Okay, now what I want to do now is, if I say here git status, git log, sorry, mice one line, and I'm getting now after this, oh beta, I removed beta actually. Now head has moved to the another comment, which is comment mara maine, like this comment. Now I want to go back to this guy, this 3389F5AF. I just copy this. I want to go back to this guy. So for that we have what's called a git reset. Git reset, but the reset is of 3 types. We have 3 types in a reset. You need to understand that. So if I say git reset, reset is, if you don't write anything, it is by default mixed. We call it mixed. Okay, or you can do mice soft git reset, then you just say mice soft, or you can say mice hard. There are 3 guys to do here, 3 ways. If you don't write anything, then it is a mixed. What it will do is, if you reset with this SHA, okay, you have to use the SHA to tell us where you want to go. I want to go to this guy, this SHA. That means it will reset these 2 commits, last commits. So see, there are a lot of commits here, na? If I have removed the git, this whole information was in the git, which came from the GitHub. If I removed it and create new git by git init, if I say here git init, it will create a git which is empty, which has nothing, no comments and all. So that means you are creating totally new repository. So that I didn't want. Now if I say mix it, what will happen to mix it is, number 1, it will discard, you better also write it, changes. Where will it first discard the changes? In the commit area. Okay, so commit को ये uncommit करेगा अगर आपने mixed कहा, ठीक है. और दूसरा जो staging area है, उससे भी इसको निकालेगा. It will discard changes staging area, discard changes in staging area. ये staging area से भी बाहर निकालेगा. यानी कि अगर आपको, लेकिन तीसरा जो आपका है, लेकिन जो आपकी लोकल, जो आपका वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी है, वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी में चीज़ों को रखेगा, उनसे डिलीट नहीं करेगा. वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी यानी कि यहाँ पे जो आपकी चीज़ें हैं वहाँ पे रखेगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे आपको अनट्रैक्ड आएगा फिर इसको है, क्योंकि अनट्रैक्ड का मतलब है कि आपका ना आपका इसमें है स्टेजिंग एरिया में, और कमेंट की तो बात ही नहीं है. तो अगर आपने रीसेट कहा विदाउट यूजिंग एनीथिंग और विद यूजिंग मिक्सड, देन इट विल डिस्कार्ड दैट कमेंट. ओके, इट विल डिस्कार्ड इट फ्रॉम द स्टेजिंग एरिया, और ये वापस इसको वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी में रखेगा. लेकिन अगर आपने सॉफ्ट किया, ठीक है, सॉफ्ट में क्या हो जाएगा, पहले आपका डिस्कार्ड तो हो जाएगा, ये नंबर 1 तो होगा ही होगा, ये वाला चीज़, ठीक है. एज अ रेड पेन, नंबर 1 जो डिस्कार्ड फ्रॉम द कमिट एरिया, वो तो होगा ही होगा, जो ना यहाँ पे लिखा मैंने, ये तो होगा ही होगा. लेकिन दूसरा जो था डिस्कार्ड चेंज इन द स्टेजिंग एरिया, ये नहीं होगा सॉफ्ट में. सॉफ्ट में स्टेजिंग एरिया में रखेगा, इट विल कीप. यहाँ इसने डिस्कार्ड किया स्टेजिंग एरिया में, ये जो स्टेजिंग एरिया था इसमें से डिस्कार्ड किया था, यहाँ पे कीप ये रखेगा. यानी कि मुझे नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, वो ऐड ऑलरेडी होगा, सिर्फ मुझे कमिट करने की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. अगर मैंने गड़बड़ किया इसमें, तो अगर मुझे सॉफ्ट है, मैं यानी कि उसमें आप ये मैसेज वगैरह जो आपने गलत दी थी, मे बी आपको यहाँ पे लिखना था कुछ ठीक से मैसेज कि आपने क्या किया था. आप से फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप CSS पे काम करते हैं, आपने जावास्क्रिप्ट का लिख दिया मैसेज, तो वो गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन हो जाएगी. सो यू कैन डू रीसेट सॉफ्ट. उससे क्या करेगा, ये कमेंट हटाएगा जो कमेंट आपने किया विद दैट मैसेज, और लेकिन ये आपको ऐड स्टेजिंग एरिया में रखेगा. अब आप नया कमेंट करोगे विद न्यू मैसेज एंड यू विल बी गुड टू गो, और वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी में तो रखेगा ही रखेगा. लेकिन अगर आपने क्या किया, आपने रीसेट हार्ड किया, आपने रीसेट क्या किया, हार्ड, फिर ये आपको गेम ही बचा डालेगा. ये डिस्कार्ड करेगा आपको तीनों में से. पहला जो कमेंट एरिया है वहाँ से भी डिस्कार्ड करेगा आपको, ठीक है, इट विल डिस्कार्ड, इट विल नॉट कीप, इट विल डिस्कार्ड यू, ओके। सेकंड जो कि यहाँ पे भी डिस्कार्ड कर रहा था, यहाँ पर भी डिस्कार्ड कर रहा था, उसमें कमेंट एरिया से वो ठीक था। ये वाला बंदा जो था वो आपको स्टेजिंग एरिया से बाहर निकाल रहा था, डिस्कार्ड कर रहा था, ये आपको रख रहा था, ये आपको स्टेजिंग एरिया से भी निकालेगा, ये भी आपको स्टेजिंग एरिया से निकालेगा, क्योंकि हार्ड है ना, ये बहुत खतरनाक है, मन नहीं मानेगा। लेकिन तीसरा एक खतरनाक चीज़ इसलिए है क्योंकि ये वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी से भी आपकी चेंजेस को ख़त्म कर देगा। यानी कि अगर आपको बिल्कुल इंतहाई बकवास चीज़ आपने चेंज की थी और आप चाहते हो कि जहाँ जहाँ मैंने चेंज किया, मुझे कहाँ पता यार मैंने किधर, मैंने 100 जगह छेड़ा, मैंने इधर छेड़ा, मैंने उधर छेड़ा और मेरा मैसअप हो गया सारा कोड। अब मैं चाहता हूँ कि मुझे तो मिल नहीं रहा कि मैंने कहाँ कहाँ छेड़ा, लेकिन गिट आपको वॉच कर रहा है, उसको पता है आपने कहाँ कहाँ छेड़ा है, अपने चेंजेस क्या क्या लाई है, वो उसको अपने वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी से भी जितनी भी चेंज आपने, हज़ारों चेंज क्यों नहीं किए हैं, हज़ारों लाइंस में क्यों नहीं किए हैं, बट दैट विल बी वेरी गुड थिंग इफ़ यू हैव मेस्ड अप एंड यू डोंट वांट टू, आपको पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ चेंज की, ये आपको चेंज करके देगा, ये आपको अनचेंज करेगा, उनको ख़त्म करेगा सबको। समझ में आई? सो बताएं जल्दी क्या है। अगर हमने रिसेट किया मिक्सड, उसमें क्या होगा, उसमें आपको कहाँ से निकाला जाएगा,
कमिटेंट
स्टेज,
स्टेजिंग
लेकिन वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी में रहेगा। सॉफ्ट में क्या करेगा, सॉफ्ट में आपको सिर्फ कमिट एरिया से निकालेगा, बाकी स्टेजिंग एरिया में रखेगा। जब स्टेजिंग एरिया में रखेगा तो वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी तो होगा ही होगा, लेकिन हार्ड में क्या होगा,
खत्म,
खेल खत्म। पाची उसमें फिर आना चाहिए पीछे से ना म्यूजिक, गेटिंग, तो आता है ना एक, वो क्या बोलता है उसका विलेन,
यस सर,
सो द म्यूजिक, पदबज म्यूजिक है इसकी खत्म हो, सॉरी, so it won't be there. Anyways, let's try to do that. Now I am saying, what should I say, git reset, and I say minus mixed. I'm telling you, if you don't write it, it's all right, but after that you need to give what, you need to give the what is this sha, find me, come on. Okay, now if you say git status, it is telling me it is modified, is this one is untracked, as you could see u and m, क्योंकि इसने जो आपका इंडेक्स HTML था इसको अनट्रैक्ड कर दिया है ना, इसने इसको अनट्रैक कर दिया और इसको बताया कि ये मॉडिफाई है, इसको बताया कि मॉडिफाई, क्योंकि मैंने पुटिंग कमेंट कर दिया यहाँ पे, इसको बताया कि भाई साहब ये मॉडिफाई है। यानी कि आप इस मिक्सड से क्या हुआ, आपको एक तो कमेंट से भी बाहर आ गए और स्टेजिंग एरिया से भी बाहर आ गए, इट्स एज इफ यू हैड डन अ न्यू चेंजेस, राइट? Now I can go ahead here and I can say commit dude, I want just commit it, don't push, just commit. Now ये आपको स्टेजिंग एरिया में पहले लाएगा, ऐड करेगा, उसके बाद क्या करेगा, और मैसेज भूल गया मैं, I say after mixed, whatever, after mixed, mixed, okay, save it, close this. Now if I say git status, it's fine, and if I say git log minus one line, now here after mixed, अब इसने एक नया कमेंट बनाया, ठीक है, क्योंकि उधर दो कमेंट थे ना, 338f जो आप देखोगे यहाँ पे दो कमेंट्स थे, यानी कि जो आपका 338f थे उसके बाद एक पहले आपने इंडेक्स बनाई थी, उसके बाद आपने कमेंट मारा था नया। अब ये दोनों जब थे आपके स्टेजिंग एरिया से भी कमेंट किया और स्टेज बाहर जब निकले, अब आपने एक इन दोनों का एक ही कमेंट कर दिया टोटल, है ना, दैट इज दिस वन 222ab46, ये आपने कर दिया इसमें, ठीक है ना। अच्छा, अब अगर मैं करूँगा काम यहाँ पे, मैं कहूँगा git reset, उसके बाद मैं कहूँगा इसको क्या, माइनस सॉफ्ट, अगर मैं सॉफ्ट कर रहा हूँ और मैं आपका वही स्टेजिंग एरिया वही है, ये ना, ये SHA मेरा यही है, यहाँ पे जाना चाहता हूँ मैं, ठीक है ना। तो आई से एंटर, नाउ इफ आई से, यू सी हियर, if I say git status, status, git status, so it is telling me changes to be committed. जब ये बोलता है changes to be committed, that means what, they are already where,
स्टेजिंग
they
एरिया,
are already in staging area, so I have to only commit that back, right? So यानी कि इसने बंदे को commit area से बाहर निकाला सॉफ्ट ने, लेकिन स्टेजिंग एरिया में रखा, So I can commit it. Message को मैं भूल जाता हूँ ऊपर देना. So after I say after what? After soft reset. Whatever. Close this. Okay. Now if I say git status or git log, तो पता ही है भाई. minus one line. Now it is telling me after soft. इसके बाद अब नया कमेंट आ गया, उसमें वो 2 चेंजेस उसने लाई और वो यहाँ पे आ गई. ठीक है ना. But if I say I go here and I just see this is my index 2.html which is we created, and this is where I put a comment. But now I am doing the music kind of a thing, huh? The music wala reset. So if I say git reset and I say minus hard, and I'm giving you the where I want to go, I can go to the any comment you want to reset. You can roll back to any comment. Now if you say enter, now he say head is now at where this thing, the head is now here. जो head आपका यहाँ था अब यहाँ आ गया. लेकिन आप देखो यहाँ से आपका जो index.2.html वो गायब हो गई, और जो आपने चेंजेस की थी वो गायब हो गई. यानी कि जिधर आपने चेंज की थी, it will be very dangerous because it will remove everything. अब आपको पता नहीं आप कहाँ चेंज किया. लेकिन it is very good thing अगर आपने मैसअप किया और आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा मैंने कहाँ मैसअप किया, so it will help you in that. अब देखो आपका index2.html गायब है, और आपने जो चेंजेस की थी कहीं पर index.html में चेंज की थी वो भी गायब है. समझ में आ गई बात? ठीक हो गया?
Yes, sir.
So you are ready to give the pull. You can go here and you say push it, or okay, you can push it or pull it, and we are done, and we are on the GitHub. We are on a GitHub actually, and if I go to the GitHub now here, I can go to the github.com. Oh, there are some forks also. Now what we will do firstly is we have here the portfolio. You guys will do what? You will fork it, okay, and you will add. It's not necessary that you will add in a 1 day or 2 days. Just take 1 month, not a problem. Just give some 10 minutes to it, 15 minutes. Sometimes you got free time, and add responsiveness to this site and fork it, and then have a pull request here, so that we will have in collaboration we are working on this guy, where and we can add a readme file also here. So we need to have all the time readme. What is readme file? Readme file is the file about this project. That's very important. Every project has a readme file which tells us about the project, and you just fork it, then add stuff into it like responsiveness, and then have a pull request here. Everybody will try to do that, okay, but not necessarily 1 day 2 days. Just take 1 month, not a problem. Okay, now if I am on a portfolio here website, now I want to publish this. I want what? Now we have tons of ways to publish the stuff. Okay, the first thing is here. First thing first, we are on a GitHub. We can use the Git pages. We can use what? We can use Git pages to publish it. Okay, we can have the Git pages to publish my stuff, right? Okay, and we can have the Vercel. We can have the Netlify. And if you are like अगर आपको नवाबों की शौक है, ठीक है, क्योंकि इसमें आपको वर्सल का डोमेन में और नेटलिफाई का अपना बताएगा, गिट पेज का बताएगा अपना कि आपने हमसे किया हुआ है. लेकिन एज अ स्टूडेंट यू कैन डू दैट, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. यू वांट show what your work to the people, you can send that link. That is global domain. Anybody from world can use that link and go to your site, and you will see as a site, it will see the working site, जैसे हमारा लाइव सर्वर चल रहा था वैसे चलेगा. बट इफ़ यू वांट, वो डोमेन्स पे हम बाद में काम करेंगे इनफैक्ट. बट इफ़ यू वांट कि नहीं आपको अपना डोमेन चाहिए, यानी अगर आपके पास नवाबों की शौक है, आप 1500 के करीब खर्चना चाहते हो for a year, then you can go to the godaddy.com. okay, and there are tons of hosting services where you can put up your site. You can have your brand new, you say for example server.com or whatever, .co.in, whatever name you want to keep it. Okay, you can keep that there. But here आप अपना नाम तो लगाओगे, लेकिन पीछे से आपका इनका टैग आएगा, वर्सेल का, नेटलिफाई का, या गिट पेजेस का वगैरह वगैरह. ठीक है ना. सो इफ़ आई वांट टू पब्लिश साइट, वर्सेल मेरे ख्याल बेस्ट है. to because it's very fast and it's good. यहाँ पे अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप गिट पेज में करें तो आपको करना क्या है, गिट पेज में पब्लिश करने के लिए यू गो टू द सेटिंग्स, ओके सिंपल, and you go to the pages. Here we go to the pages, and I have already done it, so let me unpublish the site. It will take some time to unpublish, so let it be like this, but I'll tell you simple thing. I have already published it, right? So what you will do is, ये आपको साइट यहाँ पे अभी नहीं आएगी, आपको क्या करना है, you say firstly here source deploy from the branch, you select here deploy from a branch number 1, then you select the branch, whatever the branch you have. अब ये तुम्हारे पास एक ही ब्रांच है ना, तो मैं मेन करूँगा, अगर इसमें बहुत सारी ब्रांच हो तो वो दिखाएगा, और अगर कोई फोल्डर आपके पास होंगे जिसके अंदर आपका इंडेक्स, लेकिन इंडेक्स डॉट एचटीएमएल होना ज़रूरी, बिकॉज यू आर एनी होस्टिंग साइट दे विल सर्च द फर्स्ट फाइल दे विल सर्च इज द इंडेक्स डॉट एचटीएमएल, क्योंकि जो भी आपका डोमेन बनता है वो ऑटोमेटिकली टू द इंडेक्स पे जाता है, तो इसलिए आपको index डॉट एचटीएमएल होना ज़रूरी है, और अगर कोई फोल्डर है जिसमें वो index डॉट एचटीएमएल है तो वो यहाँ सेलेक्ट करोगे। फिलहाल हमारे पास कोई फोल्डर नहीं है, हमारे पास रूट ही है, ठीक है ना। अगर हमारे पास मल्टीपल फोल्डर्स हैं और फोल्डर के अंदर इंडेक्स बैठा है कहीं पे, तो वो यहाँ पे बताना पड़ेगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमारे पास रूट ही है, तो खेल खत्म। ओके, यू कैन हैव सम डोमेन हियर, चेक आउट द डोमेन नेम्स, डिफरेंट डोमेन नेम्स एंड ऑल, एंड when you are done with here, you go to the code here, आपको यहाँ पे एक येलो बटन आएगा जहाँ पे मुझे टिक आ रहा है क्योंकि ये सक्सेस हुआ है, ठीक है ना। यहाँ पे आपको एक येलो बटन आएगा, येलो गोल आएगा डॉट, और वहाँ पे आप क्लिक करने के बाद आपको प्रोग्रेस मिलेगी कि आपने क्या क्या हो रहा है, और कुछ टाइम के बाद जस्ट 5 seconds एंड ऑल, ओके, you go to the settings and you go to the pages here, and you will this thing will come, this is the site, okay. If you say visit, now it will open up the site, as you could see here. I can copy this command C, I can send it to anyone, but as you could see, the github.io is coming up there because this is the free domain, command C, but हमारे स्टूडेंट को तो चलेगा, उसमें कोई मसला नहीं है, उसकी साइट चल रही है, आप किसी को भी दे सकते हो। अगर आप फिर इनकॉग्निटो में जाओगे देखोगे कि चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है, new incognito window, and just put up here command V and you press enter, indeed it's working. That means it's working with any site. If you give it to anyone, it will work, not a problem, okay. And if you want भाई मेरे को नहीं चाहिए अब ये, unpublish the site, you can do the changes and all. अगर आपको changes करनी है इसमें, फिर आप कहते हो कि नहीं अब ये मुझे नहीं चाहिए, so you can unpublish the site and all, okay. Similarly we have the Vercel. So you say go to the Vercel login, you must have, मैंने आपको बताया था वो आप कर लेना, you go to the Vercel login using the GitHub, because we usually use the GitHub, but हमारे पास GitHub ही नहीं होता, Git bucket भी होता है, ठीक है। बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमारे पास हैं जिनके साथ Git काम करता है, खाली GitHub ही नहीं है, ठीक है। अभी फ़िलहाल ये मेरा Vercel का अकाउंट है और ये लिंक्ड है विद द GitHub, जो मैंने आपको बताया था वो करना। और Vercel जब आप करोगे एज ए हॉबी करना चाहिए, पहले एज ए हॉबी, वहाँ पे पहले जब स्क्रीन आता है मतलब एज अ हॉबी करें, फिर गिटहब से इसको लॉगिन करें, हो गया, फिर यहाँ पे ऐड न्यू करें, आप प्रोजेक्ट ऐड न्यू प्रोजेक्ट करें, तो यहाँ पे सीधी, क्योंकि गिटहब के साथ लिंक है ऑलरेडी, तो इट इज़ ये मुझे शो कर रहा है सारी चीज़ें जो भी गिटहब के अंदर मेरे पास हैं। मैं कह रहा हूँ भाई साहब जो मेरा ये पोर्टफोलियो ना इसको आप ले लो, ठीक है, कॉन्फ़िगर पोर्टफोलियो। नाउ इट इज़ टेलिंग प्रोजेक्ट नेम क्या है भाई, पोर्टफोलियो है, एंड अब मैं कहता हूँ कि भाई तू डिप्लॉय कर इसको, ओके। It will take it the Vercel is very good, it's fast and it's nice and it's working on it, and its interface is भी अच्छा है इसका है। so ये फटाफट दिखा रहा है कि हो क्या रहा है, ठीक है। तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन दिखा रहा है कि आपकी साइट बन गई, यानी कि आपका डोमेन मिल गया। अभी आप ये डोमेन जो है ना आप किसी को भी दे सकते हो, यू कैन कंटिन्यू द डैशबोर्ड हियर फॉर एग्जांपल, कंटिन्यू टू डैशबोर्ड, और यहाँ ये आपकी साइट बन गई है। बट इसमें पोर्टफोलियो JDXI कुछ है, मैं चाहता हूँ कि नहीं मैं कुछ इसमें रीनेम करूँ। आई विल गो टू द, इसमें आता था डोमेन्स, हाँ यहाँ डोमेन्स है, यहाँ पे मैं डोमेन्स पे जाऊँगा और ये JD में एडिट करूँगा, मैं कहूँगा भाई ये मेरा है जुनैद, सो आई से पोर्टफोलियो जुनैद हियर। बाकी Vercel आप रखेंगे इसको, है ना, पोर्टफोलियो जुनैद, और अपना नाम दोगे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एंड Vercel.app तो आएगा ही आएगा, एंड यू सेव इट। अब आपकी जो साइट का नाम पड़ गया पोर्टफोलियो जुनैद Vercel.app, you can just go here, click this arrow, it will open up, this is your site, You can give it to anybody, and you can share with your company that this is your site where you want. If you want to go to the incognito to see it's working or not, Command V, and bingo, it's working. Right now, if for example I go to the VS Code and I want to change it, I want to have some changes. Do I want to unpublish this? No, I don't want to. This is a very good thing in the Vercel is in others also. It's not just only Vercel. If I want to change, for example, say for example जो हमारा ये था ना कि तबरदार वबरदार उसको चेंज करना चाहते हैं हम, वो किस में था हमारे पास script.js में.
वो अब फिर
ये है ना, ये से डेवलपर है, कोडर है, मर्न एक्सपर्ट है, ये बाजीगर में हटाना चाहता हूँ. आई डोंट वांट बाजीगर, आई वांट से फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर. हाँ, फ्रंट एंड किन में ना फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर, फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर. देन आई एम नॉट सेइंग तबरदार, दैट्स बैड. आई एम नॉट अ तबरदार. क्या कर रहे हो यार, सर को ऐसे बोल रहे हो आप. सो व्हाट शुड आई पुट अप हियर? GitHub expert, okay? GitHub expert. I don't know what. Put up anything you want. Yeah, this is skill. GitHub, being GitHub expert is also a skill which will be asked in the interviews. Keep that in mind. You say command S save. The moment you say save, it is modified. I don't have to do one thing. I have to do one thing. I will go to the here to the source. I just say commit and push. Okay. So it will not only commit, but it will also push for me. Message करना चाहिए था. Fix it. मैंने क्या किया fix? Text of expertise. मैंने ये कर दिया इसमें. Command S, save it, close it. Now it is done. It will take a little time to upload. Okay, it is done. Let us see whether we are done or not. Okay, here, and I just say refresh. Now let us see. It is developer, it is coder, it is Mern expert, it is front-end developer coming up, it's GitHub expert coming up, right? Perfect. So that means that you can do any changes, and you can also, you don't have to run the whole process again and again. Whatever you do in the local machine here, and in just a one click now today, but you should do in the beginning you should use the commands like add, commit, push, git push. You should do all those things, not use this. I seriously not recommend this in the beginning. Okay, later on you don't have time for all putting up the add and commit and all. You don't have time for all those things. Later on we'll see a lot of things. We have shortcut, but from the beginning you have to go by the hard code way. सबको समझ में आया बेटा?
जी सर.
Okay. Similarly, we have Netlify. We have what? मैंने क्या लिखा इसको? Netlify. ऐसी तरह से आप Netlify को लॉगिन करें. लॉगिन विद द GitHub. ये तो लॉगिन था, मुझे क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है?
सर ये मोड में थे इनको.
अच्छा, इनकॉग्निटो है. ठीक ये राइट. इट शुड बी हियर. इसलिए मांग रहा था ना, खाल में खुश क्या था भाई? Netlify. हाँ, Netlify. ओके. अब Netlify में जाए और वहाँ पे भी मैं ये कर चुका हूँ. यहाँ पे as you could see here, portfolio this, you will do it yourself. Okay, to speed up things, I have done it already, so you can do it. You can go on the Netlify और वहाँ पे आप क्या करेंगे काम, वहाँ पर भी आप ऐसे ही do it yourself. Okay, just go here and then you got this. You can deploy, and it's again this was a site, not sorry. Okay, I go here and this is my site here, portfolio जो Netlify and something like that. Netlify का app रखेगा पीछे से. Now it's again working properly. Okay, now what I will do here is Mern expert front end developer ये भी ले रहा है, latest change ले रहा है, क्योंकि हमने यानी कि push हमारा successful है. तो तभी लग जाके तो GitHub, यानी कि हमने तो GitHub पे किया ना ये push, तो push हुआ है. Or if you want proper, then you should go godaddy.com for example. Okay, why is it not coming? GoDaddy should be with us. godaddy.com पे आप जाएंगे, वहाँ पे क्या करेंगे आप काम? अबे यार GoDaddy को क्या मसला हो गया? You will search here for the domain. For example, I say Junaid, whatever. Okay, you put any domain you wanna write the relevant domain to the site, then it will show you the stuff. It's taking some time. I don't know what. Maybe internet is might be उठा इसमें हम sign लोगे ना Junaid ये okay. Now it is taking some time. So GoDaddy, maybe there's some issue with the GoDaddy actually. Now it will show you the domain की available है भी कि नहीं है. अब आप लिखना चाहते हो for example digital megatrends.edu or whatever, something you want to write about your business or about your site properly, portfolio, ifla portfolio आप लिखना चाहते हो, देखते हो डोमेन है कि नहीं है, ठीक है ना, .co.in whatever. सो वो फिर यहाँ पे चेक होगा और फिर वो उसका पैसे बताएगा आपको कि अराउंड उसमें चेक करना होता है कि कौन सा सस्ता होगा. ये आपको बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस देगा, उसमें देखना सबसे सस्ता कौन सा है. सो यू हैव टू फ्रॉम द चूज विच इज़ द चीपेस्ट वन एंड देन सिंपल use your net banking or and all and pay it. That is you will have it for a year and you can enjoy your site. That will be professional. That won't have these guys, you know, this netlify and all. जैसे ना पोर्टफोलियो जो नेटलिफाई ये चीज़ें नहीं होंगी इसके ऊपर, ये आपके चूज़ की हुई चीज़ें होंगी. तो वो उसके ऊपर भी हम बाद में लास्ट में काम करेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताला. फ़िलहाल जैसे शुरन मुझे था कि हम करेंगे ये बाय एंड ऑल, लेकिन हमारा तो इसमें अब मैं क्या बताऊँ, जनवरी का भी उनका बाकी है, 2-4 ने किया हुआ है. एनीवेज चलिए हो गया ठीक. सो नेक्स्ट समझ में आ गया सबको? एनी इश्यूज़? हाँ जी
जी सर समझ आया. नो सर.
Okay, now we start from Monday JavaScript, full blown JavaScript programming language. So JavaScript को सीखने के लिए प्रोग्रामिंग एक्सपर्टीज़ चाहिए. वहाँ पे ये नहीं है कि आप दिख रहे थे कि हम ये शैडो बना रहे थे, वो बना रहे थे. JavaScript is about the logic, it's about the program, it's the boss thing, it's a programming. So you understand inside out from Monday of the JavaScript. ठीक है ना? ओके जी, अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.